Welcome back to Leeds Lately. Leeds have just smashed Bristol City 4-0. Before we get into that, though, make sure you go ahead and hit that big red button down below. I've currently got the promotion celebrations in front of me where Leeds players are going to do their lap of honour around Elland Road, and so they should. They've been fantastic this season and fantastic tonight. Every player on that pitch tonight was excellent. Look, Darlow in goal didn't have really much to do. I think he had one shot to save right at the end because that's how little they had in terms of shots. They had 0.00 XG. Oh, there's LUFC Lewis. I can see him. They had little to no shots at all throughout the game. Leeds played so well in this game. Look, the amount of times that Firpo and Bogle nearly assisted each other for how high they are as fullbacks, how much they're essentially just extra wingers, was just unbelievable. It's exactly the way that Farke wants to play. It's Farke ball to a T. The confidence of having already been promoted was very much flowing throughout the team. No kind of pressure really, other than to go ahead and try and win the title. Burnley said, "Can you beat our score?" We said, "Okay, we'll do you one worse, rather than do you one better." And we won 4-0, but still, excellent result. Really good game of football. The first goal, let's talk about some of the goals. There's Meslier heading out onto the pitch, by the way, with all the fans clapping him. I think the players are going out one by one. So, in terms of the actual game, the first goal, corner came in, headed away, get back to Solomon, whipped a lovely ball into the far post where Tanaka slotted it under the goalkeeper. Poor defending, but great goal. The second goal, Joel Peru picks the ball up in midfield and plays an unbelievable, I think they said 52-yard, 47-metre pass, curling round the defence into Nonto, where he runs in behind, knocks it over the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish from him. And it took it to 2-0. And then at the end of the game, Firpo squares the ball across the box after some really good interplay down the wing with Solomon and Gruev potentially, and the ball just gets knocked straight across the face of goal for Ramazani to finish with his first touch, by the way. His first touch, first goal, unbelievable. Then, right at the end, long ball over the top by Gruev, fantastic ball over the top. Ramazani brings it down and volleys it in the back of the net, does his backflip. Everyone's buzzing. Unbelievable performance. The goals that we scored, amazing. The chances that we created, so many. The way that we played, everything flowing. And these players who are all now walking out onto the pitch are fully deserving of the fully deserving of going out onto the pitch and getting ready to fire champagne everywhere, essentially. I can't wait for next season. But first of all, we've got a game at the weekend. In terms of performances, you're talking about Darlow. Didn't really have much to do, but was very solid when he did have to do things. When you're talking about your fullbacks, you've got Bogle and Firpo, who were both excellent in this game. Getting forward, getting back, so good from both of those two. And they were able to really create a lot of pressure down the wing, putting balls into the box, always in the right place at the right time defensively as well. They did so well. Rodon and Ampadu, great performance from the pair of them. They were able to get basically no defending had to be done by them, but when it did, they did it effectively. They then played the ball forward in the right situations, carried the ball forward in the right situations. Both of them solid and good defensively as well. Gruev, Tanaka, again, Tanaka could have had more goals. He missed one at the back post with a header that just went wide, probably an open goal pretty much. And yeah, look, Tanaka all season's been great. He had a little bit of a drop off. Speaking of Tanaka, he's now heading out onto the pitch to applause from the entire Elland Road crowd, and they are all chanting his name, which is nice to see because he was excellent tonight. Gruev again, solid in that midfield, good passing range, passing forwards. Then you had Solomon out on the left hand side and Nonto both creating chances, cutting inside, trying to have shots. I think they said that everybody had a shot except Ampadu, Rodon and Darlow were the only three players that didn't have a shot in that game. that from the starters, because obviously like Byram came off the bench. There is Byram now coming onto the pitch doing the old Leeds salute as he comes on. Well deserved to get these celebrations. Here's Carl Darlow now, and then Joel Peru as well. Joel Peru was excellent. That pass for that goal was unreal. Things weren't really dropping for him in terms of scoring, but in terms of his build-up play, his hold-up play, he was excellent in this game. He really was good. And then Aronson in behind him, I thought Aronson had a good game as well, linking up the play well. There was chances where he could have maybe shot a bit earlier, but he certainly got himself into the right situations. He was very much playing that give-and-go football, getting forward after he'd played the ball and trying to get on the end of things. So I thought Aronson was good as well. Subs that came on, of course, Ramazani came on and scored 2 goals. Fantastic. Why haven't we seen more of him over maybe somebody like Isaac Schmidt? Byram came on and Gilavogi came on. They didn't really do much. Joseph had a few defensive responsibilities when he came through, but nothing too major. And he was able to kind of see out the game at the end. But 4-0 in a game that we had to win to get the title after we've already guaranteed ourselves promotion. It was mentally probably quite a tough ask, but as well, they knew that they were going to have to celebrate in front of the fans after the game, so you've got to go and win. And if you've won 4-0, it's not half a great feeling, is it, coming on afterwards and doing that. So it's great from the team. Harry Gray now coming out and celebrating, and you can see Eddie Gray in the crowd clapping away. Look, Leeds played unbelievably tonight. We've played an unbelievable season. There's one game to go now. But look, it's fantastic to see that we're back in the Premier League. Who knows what the future will hold in terms of management and transfers, but there'll be so many more videos on the channel going through all that sort of thing. But for now, we're focusing on winning this league, maybe making some of our loans permanent, things like that. But they can see that as I'm watching this right now, Daniel Farke is about to head out the tunnel. What a fantastic job. To think that people were calling for his head earlier in this season. We've got a potential of hitting 100 points. If Burnley hit 100 points as well, that's the first time in history that in any of the English leagues that two teams will have finished on 100 points. So that's amazing. That really is good for us to be able to do that and hopefully be on the winning side of it, because there's been so many times when we haven't been on the winning side of it. The whole crowd's going, ooh, as Farke's going out. I can imagine he might hit them with a way in a second, but unbelievable scenes at Elland Road. It'd be amazing to be there, but it's just logistically a bit difficult. Well, do you know what? We're going to do this on the video, so the moment we celebrate the getting promoted with the champagne going everywhere and all the party poppers and fireworks and whatever else, we'll be staying on the video for that, because they're just about to celebrate the promotion now. The whole of Elland Road singing. Let me turn the volume up in my headphones a little bit. Marching on together is going out around Elland Road. What a moment, being back to the Premier League after we were so close last season. This is a real feel good match reaction. And as they shout "marching on together," I imagine that's when it's about to pop off. Unbelievable stuff here. Yeah, look, we've deserved this. The stress that we've had over the last couple of years, the relegation season, nearly getting relegated the year before, nearly getting promoted in the playoffs, and now we definitely are promoted and we're in with a chance of winning the championship title. It's really good to see. I think they're going to do the celebration in a second. I think maybe they're waiting for the end of marching on together. Poor Farke looks a bit uncomfortable, somebody said. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think he particularly likes the attention. Somebody's got the wrong end of the stick. Somebody in the chat said, "Thanks, Daniel. Welcome, Carlo Ancelotti." We've never been linked with Carlo Ancelotti. We've been linked with Carlo Ancelotti's son, who is his assistant coach, not Carlo Ancelotti himself, who's rumoured to go for the Brazil job, I think. So somebody's got the wrong end of the stick there. Yeah, look. Unbelievable. Hopefully it's any second now, because we can't stay on the match reaction forever now, can we? Feels like it's live, but it's not. Feels like it's my live watch along. Oh, he's getting ready for it. Peru's telling everybody to calm down a little bit. And Ampadu was telling everybody to wait then, and then it all just started going off. I think Ampadu's holding the flag the wrong way around, but the players are all absolutely spraying the hell out of each other with champagne, and the poppers are all going off. And the whole crowd is shouting for Leeds. Don't you know? Pump it up. The whites are going up. Leeds are Premier League. It was already official, but we're getting some pictures now to show it. Leeds are... Killer Voki is chasing Daniel Farke and spraying him with champagne. Farke is absolutely drenched in champagne here. He's absolutely soaked. I can tell that he's trying not to be too angry about it, but he's absolutely dripping. He is absolutely dripping. Firpo's running around shaking that. That's going to be it for this match reaction. Leeds United are Premier League. See you at the weekend. Thanks for watching.